It's not the earthquake that kills people, it's buildings, sloppy construction, and oversight in terms of not enforcing, not pushing Turkey's existing legislation that kills people. You can see in the earthquake zone still buildings that stand tall next to ones that have just folded with the people living in it underneath. So unfortunately, some of the worst affected areas are showing us once again that Turkey is not being prepared, that despite the sort of near constant talk of an earthquake in the country's public domain, there was not a plan, preparedness, enough effort to reinforce old constructions, but also a really shoddy construction.
Asli, do you foresee a refugee crisis and those displaced by this major natural disaster trying to find new lives in Europe?
I do foresee a refugee crisis, but internally. I think, some of these towns are unlivable at this point. This is going to take months, if not years, for survivors to find housing and maintain their lives. And many of them might choose to migrate to bigger cities or other towns. Some towns, sizable towns, just look unlivable. Not to mention the fact that Syrian refugees who have been living in this area and across the border in northern Syria are going to find it very difficult to find their livelihood in this earthquake zone. This area together produces about 10% of Turkey's GDP. So as such, the country can still go on, but really with difficulty. And of course,
Yes.
you will need massive aid for reconstruction.